Let's take a look at the setups from the Vedic Rainbow today, which was Wednesday, April 22nd. I've also got Plato Price lines showing on here. These price levels were taken from key high and low points from the prior day's action as today traded between that area. So you can see how good that these lines are. So what I did, since we didn't have a lot happening on B1 and B2 as far as the green and white windows, in a case like that, I'll use the end of the windows from B2, B3 on down. Just look at the beginning and end of those windows. Look and see if price is at one of these levels when I get a timing indication, and if the price pattern is what I'm looking for and the volatility's there, then these are good trade setups. The other thing I looked at today was the end of the PH segment, which I marked here, which was the early morning high of day, and then the end of the afternoon segment where price was at the blue and orange line, and that triggered a long there. But the first indication starting after 6 a.m., the end of that white window, the market was trading up. We were trapped in this range here, about a 15-point range in the overnight between the orange line and the upper blue line. So you can see we were coming down off of there. We made a move back up. This was a possible short setup right here, which is okay to take that trade. It took a long time. It just went sideways and took a long time to get moving. It was easy to scratch out and get out of there clean. And then when that volatility increased here on this big bar, we got a nice move up into the next timer, which was the end of the dark green window here, beginning of the bright green window. And we got a nice move down at that blue and orange line price level. You see we had the false break to the upside, which you see this often in the S&P. But we did get a good, better than 15-point move down to that lower blue price line. Then we made lows on the next two timers and had possibilities to go long. And we traded up to the green line where we had the end of the PH morning segment, which was high a day, giving us a good setup, which again, the volatility slowed here into the next time area, which triggered a possible long, which didn't get back up to the green line here. When you're trading this with these price levels indicate to you what's going to happen. When the market is moving up and then stops short of coming and challenging that level again, it's a good indication that it's not going to continue to upward move, and it just dumped right back to the area of that blue and orange line. Market went down to the next timer, which was the end of the green, beginning of the red window here, where my cursor double arrow is on the B2, B3 line. At that point, we went down to this blue line level here, and that triggered up another long. And then we went into kind of a sideways chop inside that prior high and low area. Came back down to that blue-green level again at the last timer I had indicated, which was the end of that afternoon PH2 window. And that really gave the nicest trend move of the day, and that was about 18 points or so, getting up to that area, that yellow and orange line. So overall, really nice setups. So even on a day where you don't have a lot of white and green windows on B1 and B2, you can use the beginning and end of the windows from B2 on down, along with the PH, and still get plenty of really good trade points. So we were able to pull a lot of points out on a day where we only had a overall range of a little bit over 40, maybe like 43, 44 points on the day.